Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Hardcore Heroes. Have you guys memorized your spells? Do you have a plan?
Mostly, yeah. Let me check
Yep,
one
that's
thing.
fine.
Still hold person, sanctuary, yeah. So we wake up, memorize spells. I take Wind Servant because Malachi got Cloud Kill, and Van's first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna cast Weighty Chest on his breastplate. It's been too long since I had the opportunity to do that.
Okay, your breastplate is now very heavy to anyone other than you that touches it.
Yes.
Right. Were you going to augury again about
I thought we were not going to take the portal, unless if you said that you could take it with us, then I'd augury it.
I think we should just leave it here, honestly. Is it worth the risk? It's always got to be close by.
Okay, so then I'll at least put it back. I'll put it in the key.
I mean, if you're going to reduce it again, then I'll
Do you have augury memorized or not?
I mean, if you were planning to reduce it, I would definitely memorize augury.
Are you going to reduce it again?
Just leave it. Just leave it in the observatory.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take augury and cast it again. I didn't need hold person anyways.
Okay.
So I cast augury and ask what will happen if we teleport with this portal in our possession.
All right, what is your chance? 70?
78%.
Roll it.
Yes.
All right, and the question is, what will happen if we teleport with the portal?
What will happen to us if we teleport with the portal in our possession? I feel like if it's going to destroy us, that should probably be the first thing that I hear.
And he's thinking.
I'm thinking.
Okay. Well.
Say something, Ryan. Go ahead. Give
I'll give you more. I was just going to overwhelm you with more things. We had ruled that Stone Skin expires.
Yes.
Correct? So I do recast Stone Skin on myself. So roll for that if you need to. I know you're processing other things as well.
Right.
Georg is still stoned or restoned, and I also have deep pocket stuff. And I just subtracted a couple of needles and threads. I think I forgot a few days.
You're not interested in Tyrus's armor, are you?
No, I don't. We were talking about this. I'm pretty sure you didn't mention that you would kill Tyrus to Van. Because I don't remember that happening, and I think I would have remembered that, because I feel like that'd be a fairly significant bit of news for him.
Well, it is lying around in the tower. The armor.
I have a plate armor proficiency. It's probably not worth it for me.
Yeah, I don't know, because if you get the +2 to saves, or whatever it is, +X to saves, it might be.
You don't get it to saves. You get it to... You may get it in some circumstances that would ignore armor, but I don't think... Like, you may get it versus touch attacks. But I don't...
Neal doesn't know what to do with the portal.
I know what to do, I just don't know how to phrase it. I don't know...
I mean, if it's going to fuck shit up, I feel like... Because it's very clear if you're, like, walking into absolute danger.
Augury is just... It's wheel, woe, or more.
Yeah, it says woe and destruction await if you're about to, like, go into a lair with a troll that's going to just rip you to shreds.
Yeah.
Why don't we do...
Either you tear apart the fabric of space-time or you don't. I think
feel
breaking the portal in the process is probably also...
I did say if it's not dangerous to us, but it could destroy the portal, it probably wouldn't say it, because I did say what will happen to us. I'm mostly worried about us dying.
I heard what will happen. There was no object to that.
I did say to us. Neal missed that, but I did say to us.
To us?
Yes. I'm specifically asking, like, what's going to happen to the party.
Let's see. Let me quickly write this down so I know if it's completely retarded or not.
It is.
Yeah, it definitely is. It always is.
A roll of the dice will decide your fate.
Nope. Leave the portal here, Georg. Not happening.
All right. I reduce it and I put it in Aldrich in the observatory.
All right. You reduce it again.
Oh, it gets a saving throw versus spell, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think this is dangerous. I hope. We'll find out. I think it just resists. I think
Would it not just fit in the observatory now?
I think it's too big to go through the door.
It's a giant
It's on the
stone
wagon.
archway.
I think definitely with it on the wagon, it's probably too tall.
And like too heavy to get upstairs.
Yeah. Do you still have Chester?
Jeeves does.
Yeah, Jeeves has been carrying it around this whole time.
Neal, I'll move all my equipment from my chest that I bought into Chester.
All right.
Okay, Ryan, you cast Reduce on the portal again.
I'll send it to your list, Sean.
Okay.
The portal
It gets
shrinks.
It gets a penalty to its save, although I guess it doesn't matter.
A penalty to its save based on your level?
Being a specialist.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like if it would work in my favor. It's either a bonus or a penalty.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
It shrinks down.
We move it into Aldrich's. Do I feel it resisting? Is that a thing? Like I can tell that it's making saving throws.
You can tell that the portal the light coming out of it goes more intense, becomes more intense. So it's kind of like this swirling pattern of gray with purple
closed.
Crackles through it.
It's
Right, it's closed. Okay, so then what
happens?
happens is as it shrinks, you can see the purplish cracks coming through along the mortar between the stones.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's a tremendous amount of energy that's being kind of buzzing along the stone archway. It does not look stable.
All right. Well, it's fine this time.
Yes, it's fine this time.
In Aldrich's attic.
Well, at least.
And then I'm going to reduce the whole party. So Van, Narblarb, Malachi.
Larblarb?
What's her name?
Fanny!
Fanny Kugler. All right. So that's 5 reduces down. And hop in my bag, kids. Time to go for a ride.
All right, so we all jump into Georg's
They're
sack.
10% size.
yeah.
They're less than 10-pound tiny humans.
Yeah.
Heave them over my shoulder. I'll let scry before we go. Right?
Yeah.
So I'll clairvoyance into my study.
Okay. Give me 1 sec here. All right, so you're clairvoyancing on your study.
Yeah.
All right, that's just 100% chance, right?
Yeah. Clairvoyance.
Nothing can go wrong with the spell, right?
No. Nothing can go wrong with clairvoyance.
Cool. You see your study. It is empty and blank as you left it. This is your study, like, actually in the castle, right? Not your...
This is my old bedroom.
Right, not the forge.
No, the wizard locked cubby that I teleported to.
It's fine.
Got a bunch of books in it. It's like my
Cool.
library thing.
And then go ahead and roll your teleportation check.
Yeah. RD.
Nat 100?
That's fine.
Totally fine.
Even if it's 100, I just wind up on the roof, I think. Or no, there's a floor above me, isn't there? Or there's a...
I think you can go up 20 feet.
Yeah. Teleport. An 88 is actually but I am very familiar with my bedroom.
Plus, you can see it since you clairvoyanced, and that's always very familiar.
Yeah, we're cool. So we teleport into my study. Welcome to Misty Rapids, guys. We're in a tiny little wizard's closet.
Thanks, Georg.
There's my bed. Malachi is probably this is the most valuable book stash in all of.
Wait, we came here to get the dragon book. Remember? Did we come together?
I think I went by myself. No, I think this is the first time
Maybe,
I've been to Misty Rapids.
I've been to Misty Rapids before.
Yeah, we came looking for you one time.
Yeah, I let you guys out of the bag. I think it's I think you're able to pull up to the rim and peek out as you fit.
How long is this going to take?
You got 45 minutes to be small. To be reduced.
Right.
So
we
there was probably maybe Malachi was last, so 4 minutes have passed.
Right.
I'm gonna check my keep to make sure it looks like no demons have shown up. Like all the doors are wizard locked, all the windows are wizard locked.
Walking around the keep, it seems more or less
probably-
the same as you left it. It's kind of empty.
Yeah, totally empty. Probably covered in dust.
Yeah.
I turned the forge off before I left, so is it cold? What time of year is it?
It
winter.
is January, so it's chilly.
Yeah, it's chilly, empty.
Wait, we burned all the way through December?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you guys went to. I think you went to the other side in the middle of December.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I think I will drop. We probably want to. I'll set Fanny up in like a guest room that's like super cold and dust covered or whatever. But I'll like.
Yeah.
These accommodations.
I'll tell. I tell everyone that every door and window is wizard locked, so you'll need my help to open and close things.
To go
Actually,
anywhere.
just open things to go anywhere. In the keep.
Sounds like
So
you
I'm
need
like,
Aldrich's
I'm
discriminating
leaving.
door.
Yeah.
I'm leaving doors open as I go. Who said I wanted you guys for Reign of the Keep? But I'll open up a bedroom for Fanny to hang out in. I don't think Fanny should be hanging out with us while we I don't know,
Prep for battle.
prep for battle. Sure.
For the record, I've cast Stone Skin.
Cool. I am out of stone skin ingredients, so I need to find some. Do I have any around the keep, or will I need to visit town?
Stone skin is the diamond dust.
Yeah, and I had the deal with the guy in Misty Rapids.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go in town to pick it up.
You should be able to pick up some supply from him. Did we determined how much you got from him, right?
It was always an obscene amount.
Yeah. It shouldn't matter.
Sorry.
You get
But hold on, we're not in Misty Rapids town though. I was asking if there's anything to keep. It won't even let me change. Okay.
So you cast stone skin on yourself. You're the only one with stone skin, right?
No,
I've got it as well.
I got it as well. Hey,
This is a good point though, Neal. We've never worked out where I've got, how much diamond dust I've got.
Right, because we used to not use spell components. So why don't we say you have enough for 6 castings, just to not all of a sudden break you entirely. That'll get you through whatever's going on right now and then some, and you're going to have to, a fox, have to get
So
more
same
later.
thing for Van?
Yeah.
Okay.
What spell?
Just spells in general. Because remember, I never had a chance to get spell components.
Right. So you
before
have
we
like,
switched to 2-point Neal.
unless it's an expensive spell component.
Yeah,
you'll have
I've always assumed that it's like I have the I always use bloodstones and things like that for the expensive spells.
Yeah. Okay.
same thing for me. Sounds lazy. Track for spell components.
We'll get to Stromheim eventually.
So, all right, everyone's tiny. So no, the keep is that. So we spend a few minutes inspecting the keep.
Yeah.
And 10 minutes. I don't know how long it takes to make sure nothing's been here. If any demons
Right. Georg, you cast
there any-
stone skin on yourself or on everyone?
No, I cast it on myself before we left.
Okay, and that's D4 plus 4 for you for charges? Or D4 plus 5?
It's plus 4. It's every
Okay.
2 levels.
Same for me as well.
You cast it on yourself? Okay. And no stone skin on Van?
Nope.
No.
Cool. Perfect.
Look what you've done, Neal.
Beautiful.
So whenever the reduces wear off, has that happened at this point?
Do you guys want to kick it in the keep for 45 minutes?
In the keep for 45 minutes. I make sure that it's fine, that it's undisturbed.
Undisturbed. The front gate looks like it's been clawed at from the other side. You see deep claw marks in it, but it's still closed.
That's pretty concerning, though, right?
Yeah.
Can I roll a check to see what kind of claws? Are they
Do you have
demon
animal
claws?
lore or anything that has to do with animals?
No, but I have int and
Give
can see
me-
5 from it or something.
Give me a perception check there.
Perception. All right. Okay.
No, give me
so
an int check. I think int makes more sense than perception. That's kind of a dumb. Yeah.
Well, I'll just roll a d20 and you can decide. Boom.
Doesn't even matter. These are fairly deep claw marks. They don't look like if they're from a creature, it's got to be like bear-sized creature.
But okay.
They could be bear claws. They could be demon claws.
If it was a bear, I imagine there would be fur around, some bear prints.
You definitely don't see any
I think
bear
there's a-
prints.
I feel like there'd be a difference between a natural animal and an abyssal demon. But Apparently, there's not. What's?
No.
He's distracted.
I'm distracted because there was a fox running through the yard, and now there's 3 rabbits that are all kind of standing around on their hind legs, weirded out, and I'm kind of hoping a fox is about to pounce on one of those rabbits.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen that movie.
Sorry, I shouldn't be distracted by wildlife.
Yeah, totally understandable. I got
okay.
Now I'm distracted.
You can't tell if it's a bear or a demon. Maybe if you were a ranger or went outside and were involved in any animals ever, you might have some better idea. But you're kind of a recluse.
Hey now.
Maybe if Matt had a decent kind, he'd have learned to.
Yeah, Kine could probably have figured out what the hell this was with a natural 20.
Yeah, but if Van had eaten his heart or something, maybe Van had learned how to do it as well. I don't know how it works, but I think that might be how it works.
Or if I borrow the soul for a second.
Yeah, Van kills Kine and becomes the new ranger.
Yeah, we will. So has Fanny stays upstairs, Neal? She's cool with that. All right,
and with Jeeves, she and Jeeves are happy to stay in the keep. They don't really want to go demon hunting with you guys.
I picked up on the vibes, and I tend to just ignore Jeeves, and I feel comfortable sharing my deepest, darkest secrets with him, so he's fine to tag along. But we will check in on the dungeons, which there are probably several rotting bodies, warning guys, and there are 2 demons chained up in a cage, in a cell, I assume.
Imps.
Are they still?
No, those imp methods, those methods are gone.
The methods are gone. Okay, then I don't tell the party that they were ever here, and they really escaped. Like in my head, I'm like, well, how are the shackles broken?
Nope, they're still locked. Just fallen to the ground.
Hey, do you know what? We should have checked what happened to the guy in the dungeon in Shybrook.
They might. Is there a sign of explosions down there?
No sign of explosions. So
they didn't there's not. I feel like there would be residue.
It's like they blinked out of their chains.
Yeah. That's
great.
That's anyway, everything else is still locked though. There's not like method infestation because they can gate other methods.
Nope, everything's fine.
I've totally got some methods infesting my house now, thanks, Neal.
You're welcome.
We keep everything that, for the record, is wizard locked. So they're like the door to the basement. I don't think a method can get out. But
all right.
That's why this keep is not safe for anyone other than a level 9 wizard, apparently. And then my treasure chamber is fine, right?
Yep.
Still there.
Yep. You still have your skeletal guard there.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything's intact. Your friends are small and in your pockets.
I'll retrieve Wind Shear, the scimitar.
How does Van react when he sees the skeletal guard?
Do you guys?
I think Van's in a pocket, so Ryan's like opening doors, and you guys
it's sort of
maybe pulling yourself out the top.
It's up to you guys how much you want to see. Like, did I set? I don't know if I'm carrying I don't know if I'm carrying you around everywhere I go.
Yeah, I thought he left us in his study and went off on his own.
Oh,
you can come along.
Because I was imagining Van was just like walking around on the bed, trying to get a look at the study from a nice vantage point.
Like, Matt, you're 10 feet. Like, do you want to be in my backpack? Like, that sounds uncomfortable.
Nah, because then whenever the spell wears off, I might still be in your backpack.
But I'm not like hiding these things from you. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious.
I'll let you guys. Yeah.
So yeah, I stay in the study, I guess.
I might even I might even pull I bring the knoll out with it. I think and shut the study behind. I don't need gold right now. But like, if demons are coming, I don't want this guy locked in. He's probably hanging out in the yard. I'd bring him out into the yard.
Okay.
Who?
He's like standing there.
The knoll. Oh.
A knoll skeleton covered in bronze metal, wielding a magical scimitar. Wielding a magical scimitar.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You use a scimitar too.
Yep.
Well, maybe when you're big again, I'll let you try this one out for a swing.
Yep.
And then I think I'm going to cast Phantom Steed, which burns 10 minutes. And I might leave right then. Do you guys want to come with me to Misty Rapids, or do you want to hang out here?
I thought we should probably wait until we're all big again and together before going out into the town.
I look at my stable. There's probably a horse that starved to death in my stables, isn't there? Oh no.
Yep.
There's a dead mule. And a riding horse. Are they dead? Would I have left them here, or are they in town?
I mean, I think you left them here, and no one has a key to get in.
Yeah.
I think they're dead. I think there's a dead horse. And there's the mule and cart is with my ranger.
Okay.
Did it get dropped? Did he drop it off here, or does he just?
No, he can't. He wouldn't just drop it off outside of the gate. He's holding on to it for you.
There's a ranger with like 4 ballistae in the back of his truck somewhere out in the east. So we should go retrieve. Hope he's not dead and retrieve that.
Okay, so you guys are in Misty Rapids Keep.
I think we should. I mean, you guys are slow, right? Even when you're large. I think we should go to Misty Rapids right now on the Phantom Steed. What's the miles per hour on that guy?
I'm movement rate 12 when I'm full size.
Yeah, it might be better to go on the horse.
Yeah, what is Phantom Steed? It's movement rate.
So wait, I guess if I'm leaving the study, I'll mention to Georg. I had something else, but I ask about Wind Shear and whether or not he'd be willing to bequeath it to me temporarily. I say that my blade is exceptionally light for a scimitar, and I could use it in my offhand and battle with Wind Shear.
I hear I was thinking that there was no difference. Because I think Wind Shear.
No.
I don't know for sure. I think Wind Shear is a +2.
Yeah, so Harvest Moon is +2, but it's also exceptionally light. It weighs half a pound.
I think Wind Shear is just a +2 scimitar with nothing. It's got a cool name, but it doesn't do anything.
I was actually gonna ask that. Like, can I just make strong gusts of wind when I swing it?
No, it's just a +2 sword.
Yeah, I wasn't joking. Yeah, I wasn't joking. When you're full size, you can take it.
Cool.
How does Van react to the skeleton though?
Yeah, so I see the skeleton, and what do I think of the undead, Neal? Like, I don't know what to think here.
It's plated in bronze. Maybe it's just a golem, a lifelike sculpture that I've animated.
That's true. If it's in full metal, I might not even know it's a skeleton. But what is like?
I mean, it's pretty clearly a skeleton. No one makes constructs like golems that are skeletons unless they're made from bones, right?
Yeah.
Why
okay.
not?
Then what?
But because that's not in the monstrous manual.
To give people the wrong idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
As well.
So what is?
I think generally undeadness is pretty abhorrent to Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty it's not a state of beauty or grace or.
Excuse me, it is coated in bronze, wielding a mythical scimitar.
You have your opinions. Cheese has hers. I think it's like, an affront to the very thing the gods are trying to do.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything right now, but I will. I appreciate actually having some direction on that.
Yeah.
It's probably a good thing I haven't been casting Animate Death for the past 4 levels.
It's not an evil act, necessarily. I mean, clearly I'm a little bit evil, but to slay a gnoll that's harassing villagers and animating it from the dead is not the same thing as digging up bodies in the human grave. Like on a moral scale.
You're right. You're right.
It's totally speciesist.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything right now because I think there's more pressing concerns than the ethics of animating the dead. Like, I think the demons that are swarming across the land
sooner than you think.
But like I don't think the ethics behind it is the primary concern that we're facing right now.
Do we want to go into the town?
If we can get there before we get large, then let's go on the horse. Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. My horse at full. It's moving rate 36, so that in the remaining, so it's 45 minutes. We've probably burned about 15 and a half an hour. I can get 6 miles. How far is the keep?
It's
from
1
town?
mile.
Okay, yeah. So we can. I conjure the Phantom Steed. It's probably been a few.
And you're carrying Wind Shear with you, right? So that you can pass it off to anyone big again.
I'll take Wind Shear with us. I'll leave the skeleton in the courtyard, and we have at least one ballista here, right?
On the keep.
I think we got one
it's on the tower of the keep. Yeah, the very top of the keep. It would be a bitch to disassemble. More work than you can do by yourself.
No, I want it, but it's here at the keep.
Yeah,
it's cool. So let's head into Mr. Rapids proper.
All right, you guys hop on the Phantom Steed and make your way into Misty Rapids proper. It is a fairly short jaunt down the mostly straight road by the large hill.
Do you have those maps here in Hardcore Heroes, or are they over on the
Shirebrook map or the
Misty Rapids?
Yeah,
I can make the Misty Rapids map. Yeah, I have the power to do that.
We leave Jeeves and Fanny. Yeah, I shut them in the keep. All the doors are wizard locked. There's like they can access the pantry. I'll open internal doors so that they can access the pantry. and get at like my beef jerky supply and like whatever they can find in there.
They could starve to death
Water.
if they accidentally close the door.
Well, only if you guys leave them there for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I leave?
But you guys haven't been known to leave people for too long in places where they could starve to death. That's not the thing you guys have been doing.
Okay, in our defense, that portal is it's a dangerous option.
I'm not sure that really speaks to our defense, but okay.
Yeah.
And if I'm correct, I think the trail from the keep is somewhere. It's between the Temple of Purification and Jexus?
Yeah, it comes along right here.
Yeah. So I come riding into town on a full phantomly gallop.
Mm-hmm.
With a bag full of tiny people. They're probably just expiring as we're getting into town. What's the time?
Yeah. Sure.
What's the time?
So Georg dumps out his bag in a minute or two later.
Do I have a bag full of tiny people, or do I ride
You
in?
got a bag full of tiny people, and you dump them out, and maybe 5 or 6 minutes later, they grow to full size.
Thank God for that.
What's going on in Mr. Rapid? There's like barricades. In the main...
So you're coming in near the Temple of Purification, and as you're dumping these people out of their bags, you see acolytes coming out of the Temple of Purification, running over to you with worried looks on their faces, holding staves, pitchforks, hoes, all sorts of farming implements that could be used as improvised weapons.
They aren't like aggressive, right? They're just like, this is just
No, they look concerned more than anything.
Yeah, I hand over. This is where I think this is why I dump out the bag. I present these followers, these worshippers of Nadinus, nature, the hippie freaks. I present them my tiny people and then tell them that they can purify these poor souls. And I'm gonna see if I can find.
Tell them they can purify these poor souls?
I make an offhand joke. I assume that I'll let.
You see a couple of them run back into the Temple of Purification. Meanwhile, the lead one that's running out says, "Lord Count Georg, Count Wraithborn." That was Baron Wraithborn.
Oh my God! When your DM forgets both your name and your medieval title.
The title was wrong. They're calling you Wraithborn for certain, regardless of what you have picked for your last name.
Wraithborn. Okay. Count. Okay. Baron Count Wraithborn. Sure. Whatever.
Baron Wraithborn.
That's Lord Grimm. Who are you?
I'm John.
John. I don't know, John. Okay, I stay on. I ride my fandom seat until I can find someone that I.
There have been large monsters attacking the town. All sorts of awful things.
The rabble beneath me tells rumors of monsters. Can I find? I'm gonna go find either Vanessa or Mother Emma.
So we just start riding on Georg's shoulders.
Do you guys want to come with, or do you stay?
Yeah, sure. I'll ride with you because you're gonna pass me off Windshear when I get big again.
So John and his followers run behind you as you just turn the horse away from them, and their tales of woe.
Is John the leader? Is he the new priest of whatever?
Do you stick around to find out? I mean, is that how important?
Right, are there barricades? You said
yes. You start coming down this road here.
Map, maybe if there are permanent.
You start coming down this road. And when you get to about here, this turnoff where you would head over to Vanessa's house, you can see near the Fogview Inn, there are some temporary barricades that have been set up. It looks like wagon carts that have been knocked over on their sides with just enough room in between for one person to pass. But it doesn't look like there's anyone manning that area. You can just see that barricade.
Are there barricades past that?
The curvature of the road and the buildings don't allow you to see beyond that from your point of view, from where you're standing.
All right, Are there people? There's people still milling about, though, right?
There are people around, but they're not milling about. They tend to be doing very active, very particular things. There's people running with buckets of water or barrels of water. Everyone seems to be in a state of panic, and
I take a left here and head towards the river to either find the sheriff or Vanessa, who's probably manning the defense if there is any organization here.
Sure. You come on through and eventually find near the Bad Fish. You can see down to the Temple of Order, where there is a large sermon being given. Mother Emma is there, surrounded by the nobles, and then beyond those are ranks of ordinary people, and she is giving some sort of sermon on the the fate of all people.
Do I see? This is like right by Vanessa's house. Vanessa's house is actually that block,
right next to her
holding
house.
a crowd, or
you don't see her anywhere.
She may also have an okay. The sheriff. Then
you don't see the sheriff. What do you guys want to do?
Have we grown yet?
Yes.
Or big again? Awesome.
Yes. They are big. If they're big, that's more of a problem. Then I can't transport them.
Well, that's a problem now.
When does the spell expire?
On the way over here, but they can walk beside you. It's not the town's not.
I mean, it's not like a huge amount. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm not. I'll stop zipping around town at Phantom Steeds, and okay.
Georg, may I see Windshear?
Oh yeah, I would have given it. I would have handed it to you as soon as you were large enough. You can.
I'll
don't swing that around in town though.
Yeah, I'll like test the weight in my hands and like kind of get used to holding.
Fuck it, this is my town. Swing Windshear around all you want.
All right, so Van's gonna like test the weight in his hands and get used to like holding a Harvest Moon in his offhand and like swinging 2 different weights of scimitar.
Okay, normal dual wielding penalties apply.
-4, -2, yeah.
Yep. -2, -4.
You can.
Yeah.
You could take there's probably a proficiency you could take to minimize that.
Yeah, when I'm level 12, or if Neal rules that I can't use expertise. Wasn't
there an expertise? Wasn't there a problem? Oh, actually,
I mean, basically, if Neal says that I can't do expertise as a cleric, I'm going to switch it over to dual wielding.
Okay.
Oh, well, we'll deal with that later. Let's keep playing, because we're already halfway through today's session, so.
Yeah.
All right, so then I guess now that they're full size, we'll. Yeah.
So, Georg, what's happening? I couldn't hear much from that pocket.
We're trying to figure that out, right? I mean, you could hear everything from the pocket, right?
I don't know.
Your ears are tiny, but like a halfling can still hear normally.
There's barricades set up, but where are the monsters?
I don't think they're here yet. They probably got rumors from Thornwood. Let's find out. I mean, if I'm not noticed,
no, you guys have been standing around talking about this, handing over Windshear, which is being swung around.
Oh yeah.
You guys are just standing having this chat near Mother Emma, who's giving the sermon, and I think you look up and notice that the sermon has stopped. Everyone's attention has turned over towards you, and Mother Emma's parting the crowd and coming in your direction.
Okay, cool. I didn't realize the spell expired right there, but might good as place as any to. Yeah. Mother Emma, I see things have gone to hell in my absence. It is good to see you. These scruffy adventurers are none other than Father Van Helsing and Malachi the Mage, named heroes of Shirebrook, here to save our skins.
Mother Emma reaches a hand out to Malachi for him to, shake it or kiss it or something, and she gives Van Helsing a polite nod of approval.
Yeah, we do the customary cleric secret handshake.
I kiss a hand.
Okay.
For the record, Mother Emma is
young,
young, and charisma is like 3. She's pox-scarred.
Hotness 3. Yeah, she's covered in all sorts of She's fairly deformed.
I shake her hand.
Yeah.
Who knows what you could catch?
It's true. Malachi, you get leprosy.
So where is your count? Is he still in Thornwood?
What's?
Have you not heard?
We've recently arrived on this plane. Look, it's a long story. What's been happening?
In flames.
I'm Lord Song.
Has there
She
been
shrugs. He's in Thornwood.
Maybe we should head over there, Georg.
We could travel along the road.
Who put up those barricades? Is what the hell is the sheriff's name? Steve? Cody? No. Whatever. Is Vanessa around?
Yes, the Chancellor is in her new council room.
Where's her council room?
She points to one of the larger of the noble houses that's right next to the Temple of Order.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I thought she was. I was worried for a second there that Danessa had taken over the main temple. And
No. Apparently, I shouldn't say apparently. Shortly after you left, Lord Longdeer fell down his staircase, and his lands fell into, well, disarray. He had no heir, and his wife had recently died too. So, without any one to inherit, the lands fell under your call, and she took the house for herself. Tragic death. Found very quickly.
I thought I'd. Sounds sloppy, but no, well. I thought rogues are supposed to be good at this stuff. We need a croak around these parts. R.I.P. All right, so it seems like head to Thornwood, guys. I guess we can get you some horses or something in town.
Sure, we can travel along the road.
I'll take us there. Let's fly. It'll be quicker, and maybe we can intercept.
Are you leaving us?
True. We're going to cut the demons off at head.
We have already seen many of them here in town.
They've already reached Misty Rapids.
Yes.
Oh.
Has anybody been possessed?
I suppose that's what you might call it, yes. One
No.
What happens?
doubles over in pain after this strange quadra-armed creature merged with his flesh.
Yes.
Sounds the same.
He's in the temple right now, resting.
Is that the only casualty?
No, 5 men died.
The good father here has managed to exorcise these demons, but it seemed quite an ordeal.
Sheriff Darren is holding the road to the west. To the east, I mean.
Okay.
Tell me, are you an experienced cleric yourself, or is anybody in town one?
I'm afraid I have only held this title for half a year, at most.
I see.
The young mother is perhaps the youngest I know to hold such a title, and her precociousness, well, let's say the title is not undeserved.
I see. Well, whenever you find yourself.
She's at least level 5, I think. Maybe
one of the nobles pushes to the front and says, Now! Baron Grimgeist, I insist that you do something about this Chancellor. She has been absolutely outrageous in her appropriations and use of force.
Have you not been compensated fairly for whatever the Chancellor is?
It's not a matter of compensation. It's a matter of barbaric tactics. This is certainly not any way for a civilized person to lead.
Isn't this why you hire a Chancellor, so that they can take care of these nobles? Well, all right. If I'll throw money at him, but if otherwise we'll just walk away. We'll find the sheriff or something.
You just ignore him.
Yeah.
More or less.
I kind of move the.
You want to roleplay this out, Neal?
I'm just saying that you got someone complaining about to you. You can deal with it or not deal with it, or
I asked him if he had been compensated, and he didn't seem to care. So
it's not about a compensation.
Yeah.
It's about.
So then,
well, that's happening. Okay, so while that's happening, I take the head cleric off to the side and just tell her that any cleric capable of issuing a magical dictation can order those creatures to leave a body they've possessed.
Yeah. Is Emma high enough level for it? What level is dictation?
3rd.
Oh.
She shakes her head and says, I am not quite so gifted as of yet.
Damn.
Simple commands are well within my grasp, but...
A command to leave could possibly work. You'd have to be able to detect the spirit itself, though.
Perhaps we should discuss this when there's more time.
Sure.
And there are not demons battering down the gates.
Of course. Note that those creatures slowly become one with those they possess, and they are of no good intent. I would keep people who have been possessed quarantined as best you can.
She gives a slow nod to things.
It's a slow process in the plane of shadow, but here on the prime material plane, it could be much quicker. I don't know.
So.
Shall we make our way to the?
Yeah,
the
we should go
road?
check. Yeah, let's check in with the sheriff, and
Maybe we can fly.
is that a
from
real
there.
thing, Neal?
Yeah, you start
Or
hearing
horn?
some horns from somewhere in the town.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mount up and ride to the eastern edge of town, and I think the rest of the party comes.
How far is it?
Wait, we're going toward the horn blast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we tell where the horn's coming from?
Yes, it's coming from the east.
Presumably they've got.
Okay.
Presumably there's a. Okay.
Is there any
Demon
horses
incursion?
around? Neil,
Nope, no other horses around.
how far can I see where we're going? Like,
No, you're in the middle of a town. There's buildings in your way. Yeah,
So I'm riding up-
You're not have really no idea where you're going. This is a foreign town to you. You've ridden through it once or twice, but
Mhm.
the area that you're in is unknown.
Yeah. I go riding.
I
up.
think we've been here before.
I assume they can find it later. You rode. I think you. Yeah.
We went through Misty Rapids a few times going to like
Yeah, but
Stromheim
you just
and places
rode
like that.
through it. That's like
All right.
you take the freeway through a city, but now
True.
you're off on a side street. You're like, I
Oh,
drove
okay.
through this
Okay,
on a freeway.
I thought we were going through like the big main street. in
No, no,
town.
no. You're off on a side street
Okay.
right now.
I'll
People.
cast Polymorph Self and Unicorn, me and Van over there.
Turn into a unicorn.
Well, Pegasus, sorry. Pegasus,
Okay.
not Unicorn.
Okay.
Unicorns are good luck here in Misty
Yeah.
Rapids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
You can hear yelling as people start to run through the town, a little bit panicked.
Mm-hmm.
What I shout off my phantom seed if someone will answer. What is the horn? What does the blast mean?
Mother Emma just points to the east and says, "It's the sheriff's horn."
All right, yeah, we fly off.
We get there first, I think.
I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I'm moving rate 36. You're probably moving. Oh, or do you giant? Can you? What's a Pegasus move at?
48, I think.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. So
But
the
Takes
all
some
of you,
time casting. Yeah.
Yeah.
all of you eventually make it over here, and you
Mhm.
see there's been a barricade set up at the road, at the very edge of town.
Mm-hmm.
Right about here. Whoops, it's not a line drawing tool. And you can see Sheriff Darren, as well as a few of the town guards standing behind it with spears and crossbows, and kind of coming down the road towards you are 5 demons.
So wait, I'm
Yeah.
flying on Malachi's back, right?
I'll land you when we get near the gate, though.
Oh, I was imagining I'd just
I mean,
shoot from
as soon as
shoot from
I'm
above.
within, as soon as I'm within whatever couple hundred yards, I think we need to start rolling for initiative.
Yep.
I don't.
Okay.
I believe it is time to roll for initiative. Just get change the
Okay,
sounds.
so he lands us.
All right,
Yeah.
so
What do they
people are
look like?
running away from the edge. We were like running against a crowd, and now people are probably behind us.
What kind of demons do they look like as well?
Let me get the appropriate battle music up here. So I'm lost without it. Don't know what to do without real battle music. These are the 6-foot tall ones with the plates on their front and the long, sharp claws.
Oh, excellent.
The smaller of the 2 warrior class of demons that you've seen before.
Yeah, but they're in physical form, not foggy
Correct.
demon
They
form.
are in
Okay.
physical form.
Are there, because we're flying above, do we see any of the foggy demons going around?
You do not.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. That's the correct amount of.
Oh, but
All right. Let's roll some initiatives.
All right. Let me check the initiative for this spell.
Would you say it's 3 to 10 back? Or would it just be the same as Polymorph Self?
Innate. I would use it as an innate magical ability, which I think is 3.
Okay.
you said there's 5 of them. Have they reached the barricade yet? Or are they all Are they?
They
down-
are coming down the road. They're not quite at the barricade yet.
Are they
You guys
are they
all
close enough
moving
to reach us
quickly.
this round?
Yeah.
from where we've
it looks
landed?
like you guys are 1 round away from them being here.
I mean, okay, so we have
Oh.
a free round basically is what I'm asking.
Like, no, they will
melee-wise.
be here this round.
Okay, then I will I'll just prepare with
All right, so let's
How-
figure out where everything is. So Malachi, you were flying in the sky
But
as a
intend
Pegasus.
I intend to come down and shift and allow Van to get off.
Okay.
But if it,
And Georg is coming up the road on his horseback.
Yeah. How many feet? Or how many yards? Because how far I am dictates what actions I'm taking.
You
How
can
many
You
yards?
can be at the gate in a half move.
Okay.
At the barricade in a half move.
Okay. So we're rolling for initiative versus
Yes.
humans. All right. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'll be casting a lightning bolt. I'm
Are
pulling
there
out.
people in front of me?
my rod.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, no. If Georg's
that's
casting
low.
spells, I'll just do. There's only 5. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just do scimitar. There we go. 7.
So maybe you're better off with some rain. Well, let's hope. Yeah.
I thought about shooting, but if there's people in between me and them, I might start killing humans.
You should probably just tell the people to flee. They're just gonna die.
Yeah, sure. If I can. Well, maybe
I think Van's
shout
gonna.
that before
I think Van's probably gonna run up to the front line, but he won't tell people to run away.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I'm so slow. Georg's warning everyone before he casts a spell. Run for your lives!
Alright, we're rolling monster HP.
How about initiative?
I've already rolled initiative.
You might not even need that HP.
Okay. So, the sheriff goes on. Sheriff goes first. He stands his ground in front of the gate. The demons go on 5, which is before the rest of you guys, and they come charging down the road towards the sheriff and his soldiers who are standing there ready. Okay. There aren't that many, as I said before. The first demon comes right up to the sheriff, raking him with both of his claws. Again.
Does the sheriff get his attack first?
Yes, he does. Good call.
Okay. I guess sheriff's done. The sheriff doesn't listen to me. I will be shouting for them to retreat.
Sheriff is not listening to you. I mean, you're showing up like as he's moving forward, and he's looking. Maybe it gives you a look back as you approach, but there's already demons coming at him, so he's going to stand his ground at this moment.
Is he behind the barricade though? Right. He has an attack readied.
Yes, he has an attack readied.
Set to receive a charge. Double damage.
With a sword, so no set to receive a charge. But he does roll a 16, which is a hit. 17, which is a hit. Rolls a 7 plus 2 for specialization is 9 damage against the first one, which is nice. The demon then takes 2 claw attacks at him, both of which are hits, doing 12 damage to Sheriff Darren, dropping him to the ground immediately. Yep.
Beautiful.
All right. The second demon comes and launches an attack at one of the random guardsmen, hitting him once for 1 point of damage. Second demon against another guard, hitting him twice for 9 points of damage, killing him.
How have they even lasted this long without us?
That's a very good question.
I mean, I can save the sheriff, probably.
Third demon makes 2 attacks. Ooh, natural 20 is going to rip that guard to shreds.
Not going to save when he gets fireballs.
You're casting a fireball?
Oh, well, maybe
Please
next time. Let's see what's going on.
Fifth demon attacks another guard. 1 hit with a 16 is 6 damage to a 4 HP guard, dropping him to the ground. The guards go at the same time as... No, they've got spears, so they go just after Sean. So, Nick, it's your turn.
Alright, well, I'm not in any immediate danger, right? So I'll drop Van down in front of me and shift into human form.
Okay, and that takes you the rest of your turn to do. Round.
Yeah.
Alright. That leaves Sean. You're on the ground.
Alright, so I'm going to run up to the one that dropped the sheriff. Take a swing. 24, is that a crit? Double crit? What is it?
That clears by not quite 10.
Okay, so 2d8 plus 3.
Yep.
13 damage.
Ooh. Doesn't quite kill him, but wounds
And my second
the
attack.
thing badly.
For 10, probably going to be a miss.
Miss.
Okay.
And the 2 remaining guards go. I think they need a morale check, considering their sheriff has been ripped to shreds and everything.
And their lord is shouting, withdraw!
Brutal fail. They bolt for it. Each one of them gets attacked of opportunity by a demon.
That's not a withdraw.
No, they brutally run for it. They both get hit. One of them takes 14 damage from a crit. The other takes less damage from a double crit, but they both fall to the ground dead. leaving no guards and no sheriff left at the gate.
Are the demons like past the barricade? Like they're...
So the barricade is maybe 30 feet long. It covers the road and then kind of slants uphill and slants downhill on the other side because this road goes across this big hill, but it's kind of an awkward hill with large rocks, so it's not easy to walk off-road here. So they're mostly against the barricade, and a few are above and a few are below. The barricade is mostly just stuff that's been pushed over and then some wooden stakes set in the ground at an angle. The demons are kind of pushing aside some things and clawing at it or reaching over. One of them has gone up to the top side and is just on a non-barricaded section of wall.
I mean, I get without a battle map, it's hard for me to position myself. But I'm checking a lightning bolt, trying to do as much damage to demons without collateral as possible. I can be off the ground. Everyone's unconscious except for Van Helsing, right?
The lightning bolt doesn't have to originate from your finger, right? It can originate from any point.
It has to start from me. I am 1 point, and I cast it. And it starts.
I imagine you're on like your Phantom Steed. You can probably run up and cast it from like the side of the fight.
No, the lightning bolt begins at a range and height decided by the caster and streaks outward in a direct line from the caster. Yeah. Okay.
But it's up to 110 yards in front of me.
Right.
And I've got a Phantom Steed that I probably
you can easily hit 2, or you can hit 3 if you move to the side and clip partially through the barricade, destroying that section.
There's no way for me to argue, right, without a map.
No, but they're also not in any concentric, in any clear.
And if I hit the 3, I bet it's like 20 feet wide.
Lightning bolt?
Oh, 40 feet.
No, it's not 40 feet wide. It is
40 feet by...
40 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 40 feet long, or 5 feet wide and 80 feet long.
Okay, 10 feet, 40 feet. All right, yeah, sorry about that. So if I hit 3, you're saying like the barricade, catches fire?
I'll make the barricade make a save, and then that section of the barricade will be destroyed on a failed save.
I don't really care about the barricade. We can remake it, unless it's not valuable, right? I mean, it's just scrap wood.
Right.
Yeah, we'll rebuild.
It's very
29 damage on a pass.
Okay. 29 on a fail, right?
Yeah, sorry, on a fail. 14.
That's pretty okay, I guess.
Pass.
Let's take a look and see what the saves for these guys are. They have saving throw 14, so 2 of them pass, and 1 of them fails. 29 kills the one that it fails, and half damage is 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think one of them is at least injured still, like the one that I fought.
Yeah, is it the one in front of Van Helsing?
Yeah, the one in front of Van Helsing was not hit by this lightning bolt.
Oh, okay.
I was assuming you didn't want to clip into Van Helsing. If you want to clip into Van Helsing, you could probably target another demon.
Don't do that.
All right, so 2 wounded, 1 killed, 1 fighting Van Helsing that's wounded, and 1 that's untouched. And that's everyone's initiative. So the next round.
All right.
There are 4 of them left.
9. Look, I'm still behind a barricade.
Nope.
They go at 5.
That's fine, yeah.
We're looking for Georg's initiative, and then we are good to go.
There's 4 of them left?
I'm sorry, there are 1, 2... Yeah, there are 4 of them left. Only 1 of them got killed.
All right.
But all 4 of them are damaged, or 1's
3 out of 4
damaged.
are damaged.
All right.
Initiative... All right. Nick, you go first.
All right, magic missile. I'm going to do 1 against the one that Van's fighting, and then 2 against both the ones that just got lightning bolted.
Okay.
So against the one that Van's fighting, 5.
That kills him.
Nice.
And then against the first lightning bolted one, 7, and the second one for 8.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you do 5 missiles now.
Yeah. Yep. 5 missiles. Level 9.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Next is on the initiative order. The demons. 2 of the demons.
They beat a 7.
Yes, they got 5s. So the first one hops over the
What size are
barricade.
they? They're not size large.
No, they're size medium. First one crawls over the barricade and comes to Van, making 2 attacks at him with his claws.
18 AC.
For a 19 and a 24 to hit.
Damn.
The 19's a hit. Did you say AC 18?
Yes.
That means the 24 is a crit.
Oh shit.
So you take 5 damage from the hit and 12 damage from the crit.
Okay. So
And we're not
-17.
doing critical effects table anymore. It's just too time consuming and not fun enough.
What? I love critical hits, especially when it's on me.
Yeah, but it just takes so long.
It's too. Yeah, it's great when you get the crazy stuff, but it's too often that you just don't get something interesting.
Yeah.
Like you need critical effects to be less often, but more likely to generate something big.
Yeah. Okay, that is the first demon that hopped over the gate. The second one comes down from the top side, and he's going after either Malachi or Georg. I'm not sure which one.
Bring it on.
He's totally going after Malachi. He
Wait,
comes over to
Neal.
you.
Attack of opportunity with my long staff.
Is your staff? Oh, yeah, because you were pulling out your staff to fight this round.
Well, no, I mean, don't I always just have it?
He can. Yeah, you can carry a staff and cast spells. I think.
Yeah. Was it in its elongated 20-foot pole form?
It's up to 12, unless you can give me a reason why I wouldn't just have it like that every time I'm in a fight.
Because I've never heard you say it's been like that before when you're standing around.
Well, yeah, but as soon as you go into a fight, there's no disadvantage
Sure.
to having it that way, right?
You get your attack of opportunity off as he comes in towards you.
You're dumb, right?
He probably forgot to have it enlarged, and then his attack of opportunity was enlarging it to surprise smack the demon.
Yeah, if it like surprise extends, that probably doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
7 is a swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Extendo staff.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know you had a magic staff.
He has
Yeah.
a magic extendo staff.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've written in my
Jealous.
character sheet
Oh,
as well.
now after I botch a lightning bolt, now you're gonna give us a battle map.
I'm working on it, Ryan. I'm working on it.
They're-
All right.
I mean, they're just gonna be dead. Like
they're
in the
probably going to be dead. Just don't worry about it. All right. God, always complaining.
never
No one's
imagine
ever
it.
satisfied. It's always Neal. You
I
should have
hate
done this sooner. Why wasn't this done already?
Don't tar us with Ryan's brush. We are.
Yeah, I'm the
happy with the battle map.
champion complainer.
Yeah. You expect, you've got
Are the demons done?
No, the last one is going to come after the other one of you, which would be Georg. Oh no,
I thought
he
he
comes
went
after
later.
Malachi.
I thought he was gonna go later.
Yeah, I forgot the guy that didn't even make his attacks against Malachi. He comes
AC
over,
14.
swings at you both. Those are 2 hits, but you have stone skin on,
Yep.
so they do absolutely nothing to you.
Yes.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Next up is the next demon goes at 12. 10, I mean.
Okay, so both Georg and I go first.
Yeah.
I am activating magic missile. So there's 2 in front of
There's 3 left.
Van?
One's on me.
2 on Van. No, there's 2 on Van. One on
No,
Malachi.
one of them died. Malachi killed the one that I was fighting with his magic missiles. There's one on me still, one on Malachi, and one that hasn't gone yet.
And which ones are wounded? Which ones are singed?
The one against Malachi is the only unwounded one.
Okay, so I'll do 2. Oh, totally unwounded.
Yeah.
Let's do 3 against Malachi's and 1 against the other 2.
Okay. So 3
12.
is Malachi.
Yeah. And then the one in front of Van takes 5.
Nice.
The other wounded one also takes 5.
And the other wounded one dies, which is the last demon to go that round. So
Cool.
All right,
That's
I'm gonna
everyone.
take 2 swings. So d20 plus 4, 14, and d20 plus 2 for 17.
17's a hit.
So d8 plus 3 for 8 damage.
Okay. Still alive.
God damn it. Oh, but I get a second attack at the end of this round, so let me go and do that.
Yeah.
So d20 plus 4 on that one.
Your second attack is
17.
simultaneous. But, oh no, this is your other
Yeah.
second attack.
Yeah. And 11 on that.
Nice.
That finishes him off. So there's 1 demon left on Malachi. Let's roll initiative for it.
5.
All right. Everyone else?
Yeah. 6.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me roll. D10. 10
5
plus
goes first.
3. 7.
Magic missile. 17.
Still alive.
Seriously?
Wait,
Seriously.
he injured this with a lightning bolt.
No, this is the one that didn't get hit with the lightning bolt. That did get hit for 12 from the other
I thought
magic
that was the
missile.
one that was fighting Malachi.
This is the one that's fighting Malachi.
Okay, so wait.
Yeah.
Because
So
okay.
He's taken 29 points of damage.
So wait, did I kill the one that I was fighting then?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I got really confused there. I thought you were
This is the last
targeting the one I was fighting.
No, this is the last
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I brain farted.
And then Georg, you go at 6, and the demon and Sean go together at the same time.
Okay. All right.
Come on, Georg.
I'm just making a melee attack with Carl. It's +3, 2 for back attack. It's +5, 1 for high ground for the horse is +6.
Sure. Are you proficient in daggers?
I am. Oh, that's not good. All right. Yes, I'm
nope.
proficient.
Swing and a miss. The demon makes 2 attacks at Malachi.
I'm also going to run in and take an attack at
Sure.
him.
Both are hits, which reduce your stone skins.
12
God damn it.
and
Miss.
Sean was
14.
at 7.
Miss.
The demon was also at 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
We went at the same time.
The demon is still alive. He gives a growl, and his yellow eyes pierce your soul, Malachi. He's
8.
he's a little taller than you, and he's a little shorter than you. I think he's only 5'5". No, he's 6'3". He's 6'3", so he's a little taller than you, and his mouth is open in a fierce look of death. Initiative. Oh, he goes at 13. At 12, you guys are going to destroy him.
Excellent.
The 1 HP demon should go down this round.
Oh my
Somebody.
god. Okay, I should hit him with the 16.
The 16 hits, just barely.
Okay. So he's dead.
I go on
Okay.
6.
All right, he's
All
dead.
right, I'm gonna dismount then and inspect a demon. So yeah.
I'll
Are there
check
any-
the road. I'll eagle form and fly down the road.
Okay.
Is there a demon that's still breathing?
No, they're all dead. I
I'm
mean,
gonna go
one of them
check on the
might
sheriff.
be, bleeding to death.
Is the sheriff still
Okay.
alive? It's been like 3 rounds or something.
He was at -4, so he's still barely alive.
I cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
Okay, he's at
And that should
1.
bring him to 1. Yep.
Nice.
I'm gonna try stealing the demon soul. See if that functions.
Okay.
So I,
Are you
I
making
can-
any attempt to hide? Oh no! So Malachi's in eagle
I mean,
form,
they're
flying off.
preoccupied.
Sean
No,
is
I'm
going to heal
healing
the.
a sheriff.
You
yeah.
can totally do this without being spotted, Ryan.
Nice.
okay, cool.
Malachi, you fly off to go scout the road ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if there's an army of them coming down the road.
Sure. So you're flying overhead, and sure enough, you do see a pack of demons much, much further down the road, maybe like a couple of miles down the road. There seem to be, you can count them all. There's 10 of them hanging out together, kind of in a
Alright.
circle, looking like they're chatting or something.
Hey, now. So I'm gonna do something. I want to land somewhere far away.
Well, why don't,
Are we doing me, or should we? Yeah.
I was just going to give you these details and then go to a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. We'll come back from break on the other side. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.